What's going on, everybody? All fellow humans and resellers, it is I, James, readoptionagency.com. Here to finally get to shipping Friday afternoon, evening orders, Saturday all day orders, and Sunday is 12 noon right now. Yesterday was kind of a bust. So Saturday, my storage videos uploaded as I was out on my Saturday trips that I'm starting to take. And sales, when I got home at 8 p.m., I only had done $350 by 8 p.m. I'm like, what the hell, right? So, that told me eBay was so jacked up yesterday, Saturday. On a Saturday of all things, $350 by 8 p.m. So for the next couple of hours, I sat in there and not even a couple of hours, actually, probably about an hour. Ended some items, sold similar. Like everything in my store now is pretty much 12 days old or newer because I've been just trying to do everything to, when the sales start to plummet, to get going back on, get it going back up. So by 10 p.m., I had done another $150. So by doing some stuff, playing around and whatever, just trying to figure out what the hell was going on. So to do $150 in like 2 hours compared to doing $350 the entire freaking day, that was not bad. So at least I was able to end the day on a more positive note. But man, it's just everything's a freaking battle with eBay. The thing's still not working right, showing my I haven't called in either. I guess I'm gonna have to call it in. Showing no organic sales. That was yesterday. And I got over 2 million views, or 2 million impressions again. So finally back up there in the impressions where I was, but still the day was crappy as hell. And there I got 1.9, then 1.6, 1.4. So it had dropped drastically. So right now at 12 noon, I'm at 762. So we'll see where that ends today. Should definitely be over 1,400, hopefully over 16, or I should say 1.6. So we'll see where that ends up. But yeah. So went out, hit some small towns in Missouri, did some thrifting. Maybe I'll just show what I found in another video that I'll upload today. But I found a new place too that's could be promising. This place was like a consignment shop, and what was cool was the store was a mess. And if you're a reseller, you know what that means. Ding, 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 ding. Now, I didn't find a lot of good scores there, but I only had an hour before they closed. So I just kind of was getting the lay of the place, talking to the owner, trying to understand how it works, how she works, everything. And I think the information I gathered is going to help me better with the future, going back there if I want to. It's probably about an hour and a half away. But you could go in this place and just start digging in corners and underneath stuff and just dig for days in this place. The problem is with the place was the customer set the prices. So she has stuff overpriced that's sitting there forever. So she's starting this new thing where after 90 days, it's going in the dollar section. If it hasn't sold, you are relinquishing the item to her, and she's just marking it $1 and putting it in the dollar section. So I'm like, that's really smart because this stuff's been sitting here. Obviously, you can tell forever, overpriced. So it'll make the consigners price it, more reasonable at moving prices. Because if they don't, they'll lose it in 90 days. She says she has people from St. Louis bringing stuff down. they have places like today was her off day, but she's going to clean out a house. And then, because the people are moving, so they're going over there, loading everything up, and they're not taking nothing with them. So they're loading everything up, bringing it over to the store, and then the people are supposed to meet them at the store and kind of set a price on everything to move it quick. So she said within the next like month or so, she's going to start getting that dollar thing started. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm curious to maybe go back there just to see if I can find something, actually get in there and really look for stuff. So that'll be fun. I'm probably going to still break today's up into 2 videos. Because also too, some of the Friday stuff is here mixed in. So I'll try not to repeat anything, but I may not remember exactly everything that I pulled Friday was in the Friday's video. So it should be the stuff that's closer to the bottom. So I may be able to remember, but we'll see. And so we're going to get in this, get this knocked out for the day, and get to listing. All right, the free movement. I found someone of my own. 8-track sold for $7. About a Boy DVD. Put $1.50 in my pocket. Action Bible songs. Put $1.50 in my pocket. Jimmy Harden cassette single sold for $5. Can't forget the babies, can we? 69 Boys Tootsie Roll cassette single sold for $1.50 in my pocket. Songs of Nature CD. And this CD is going to England and sold for $11. Singers and Songwriters, a CD, double CD, Time Life Music, puts $1.50 in my pocket. All right, we got another promo CD single. I love promo CD singles. And puts $1.50 in my pocket. Prickly CD, never heard of them, but somebody has, and it sold for $11. All right, Joshua Bell CD sold for $4. Groundhog's Day DVD, put $1.50 in my pocket. Glad to see some DVDs moving for my clearance, because I got so many, as I said in Friday's video. Got them for days. So, yep, $1.50 in my pocket. So back in 2009 when my mom passed, and when I got up to talk at the funeral, the first words I spoke were, "Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to get through this thing called life." And it's fitting. It was very fitting for a funeral, if you will. So we got Prince Purple Rain, and a clearance item also, put $1.50 in my pocket. And we've got another $1.50 in my pocket. Sorry, I've got to do CDs and stuff first, so I got to knock this stuff out of my way to get to the rest of the stuff. So that's why you're going to see a bunch of media first. So sorry about that. C.W. McCall, Wolf Creek Pass, 8-track tape, sold for $11. She Came to the Valley DVD movie sold for $1.50 in my pocket. Next off, I would like to say thank you for getting me over 8,000 subscribers. How kick-ass is that? So I totally appreciate everything. Really do. And so if you're a new viewer, when I say put $1.50 in my pocket, that means it's a clearance item that I have 50% off on right now. So it's selling for $2.50, and I have it set up in such a way that it puts $1.50 in my pocket profit. So that's what $1.50 in my pocket profit is. And we got the dual disc of Bon Jovi's Have a Nice Day. Then that puts $1.50 in my pocket. Contemporary Christian hits from 1982 and 1983 from the Benson Music Group, with the great favorites known as New Lives for Old, I Saw the Lord, Keep My Eyes on You, Love Crucifies a Rose, Jesus Never Fails, Because I Am, Abba Father, Abba Father. Ain't that a band? I don't know. All right. Don't mind me. All right. This CD sold for $8. Yes, that's $8. EIGHT. Unless you're a rap artist, then it would be EIHT. And if you know rap, then you get that reference. Saint Little Rams. It's the Saint Little Rams photo album. Holds up to 24 photos. Beautiful memories you can make of the days when the St. Louis Rams was in St. Louis. And that's a clearance item, so I put $1.50 in my pocket. The real deal. This is another Hastings CD I got from the Hastings buyout. I probably got hundreds more of these around here somewhere, and this sold for $8. All right, we got some more religious stuff here, and this sold for $11. Religious stuff's been killing it lately because I had that couple of bulk orders this past week, and I think I just sold another bulk order of Christian cassettes, which have not been pulled yet because they just sold. But still, religious stuff's killing it right now. Erasure CD, The Innocents, sold for $2.50. So you know what that means. Put $1.50 in my pocket. Huh. I better check, make sure this person don't have more than one order, because they paid $2 for it, and I usually don't accept $2 offers unless they buy more than like 5 or so. So curious to see. I don't remember how that got through like that. Huh. Maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Maybe. That's possible. So $2. So that puts like $1 in my pocket. Are you ready for a cassette light? Yeah. All right, we got these 2 cassettes here. XYMOX. Echo and the Bunnymen. Sold for $10 for both of them. There's a new Miss Rhythm in Town. CD puts $1.50 in my pocket. Frog Pond Safe Ride Home CD puts $1.50 in the pocket. It's time for a puppy break. I love it. All right, next up, My So-Called Life CD soundtrack sold for $1.50 in my pocket. Next up, we've got John Waite wanting to cash in on the hairband phase in the late 80s with Neil Sean and Dean on drums. And when I see you smile, I can face the world. And that sold and put $1.50 in me pocket. Kenny Chesney, another clearance item that puts $1.50 in my pocket. I'm glad to see all this $1.50 stuff move. Just hope it's going to be worth it. So, yep. All right, Secrets About the World CD sold for $60. $60. I was trying to say $6 and $6 at the same time. $6. All right, The Cure Galore CD, Record Club version. And this puts $1.50 in my pocket. Lifetime of Romance CD, Time Life, sells for $1.50 in my pocket. All right, Annie Lennox and Al Green from the Scrooged soundtrack. And this single sold for $12. Chrome, seconds, minutes, hours. This puts $1.50 in my pocket too. Looks like I paid 20 cents for this. For these, these stickers represent FYE music store, and I would go in and buy out all their generic used clearance items. They would just sell me everything, and it averaged out to either 10 to 20 cents a CD when I would do that. So, and sold and put $1.50 in my pocket today. Are you ready for a CD light? Yeah, we got 2 Roger Williams CDs and both clearance items. So both items sold for $5. Stand by Me soundtrack cassette Put $1.50 in my pocket. North Sounds, The Heaven Below, The Heaven Above cassette seal, sold for $6. Donny Hathaway, sold for $7. Eric Clapton Journeyman Record Club version, sealed still, sold for $8. Then we've got Flip Peep Show promo cassette single, sold for $20. All right, Guitarists That Rule the World, Part 2, Smell the Fuzz. And this is going to Czech Republic and sold for, I've already forgot, sold for $10. Bam. The Lost self-titled cassette, sold for $2.50. Put the $1.50 in my pocket. All right, Jack Wagner All I Need cassette, sold for $2.50. I'm tired of saying put $1.50 in my pocket. So sold for $2.50. The slip of the tongue, I'm in deep shit. I'm so bad off I can taste it. I buried myself with the slip of the tongue. Now. With the Faster Pussycat House of Pain cassette single, backed with slip of the tongue, sold for $2.50. Are you ready for a cassette lot? Yeah. Clearance cassette lot. 4 cassettes sold for $10. That means I made $1.50. $2. But I think these did not go sell as promoted. So then I made $1.50, $2.30, $2.30, $2.30, or $2.38 a piece, something like that. Anyway, the Fairy Queen, Genesis, Whoa, Dream Weaver, and Stephen Wolf. Get your motor running, head out on the highway. All right, 4 cassettes, $10. Headed for adventure. Are you ready for another cassette lot? Yeah. 4 cassettes, another clearance lot, so $10 for My Best Friend's Wedding, Good Morning Vietnam, Chariots of Fire, and Great Barco. I don't know how to pronounce Barquet, I think, right? Favorites. Pachelbel's Canon, or I hate trying to pronounce classical stuff. They're just so much better than me. I just can't pronounce it. The stupid languages and stuff they use. It's almost like it's English, but not. All right, 4 cassettes, $10. These puppies are moving. Sold, 3 in the past week or so? Sold for $2.50. All right, Gangstar cassette single from the Blade movie. Sold for $5. New Kids on the Block, Let's Try It Again cassette single, sold for $5.50. Solid Gold Party Rock cassette, sold for $5. Are you ready for a cassette lot? Yeah. We got America's Greatest Hits. That was a clearance item, sold for $2.50. And this classical piece sold for $8. So $10.50 for both. Boom. All right, Restless Heart, Fast Moving Train 45, sold for $2.50. All right, Jim Reeves 45, sold for $5. All right, Bible Story record, and this sold for $11, or sorry, $7, $7.11 to be exact. Bobby Goldsboro 45, going to Uruguay. I don't know why I like saying Uruguay, and sold for $5.50. All right, K-Star 45, that sold for $2.50. Puppy Break. Look at him half laying, not half, but on and off. She's still up. Oh, stretch him. You watching me? What do you want? All right, next up, 45. Stop going off. All right, Frankie Avalon 45, sold for $5. Clearance DVDs are gonna make me happy. Sold for $2.50. I got asked the question, would you take $1.50 for clearance items? I'm like, if you buy 10 or more, I'll take $1.50. So, are you ready for a clearance DVD lot? Yeah. So we got these kids, mostly Barbie, DVDs. And so we got 10 of them for $15. Bam. I'll Bring the Bad Decisions hat, sold for $9. Vans off the wall trucker cap sold for $7. All right, Coors, a nice distressed hat. Just put this up Friday, and it sold yesterday, and sold for $14. All right, this number 7 Adidas hat just put up Friday, and it sold yesterday, and it sold for $10. All right, Country Music 1993 Branson, Missouri trucker hat, going over to Germany, sold for $9. Got an Arizona Cardinals Starter Pro Line hat, and this sold for $28.50. We've got some silver Nike foam posits here, and these sold for $35. All right, some Air Jordan 10s, youth size, and these sold for $30. We got a bag of Hot Wheel cars here, and these are going up to Canada, sold for $12.50. Well, I guess my stamps.com is calling this one, this video. So I got some more orders here that Adrian pulled, and I'll have more that I need to pull. So we'll get to that in a few hours. So I guess I'm going to take a break and find some lunch and list some items. And somebody's off the bed. Look at you. Look at you kitties. You guys ready to go out? You ready for your little dinner, your lunch? You hungry? Vern's like, I'm always hungry. Give me food. Give me food. Let's go, baby girl. All right. Thanks everybody for watching. Later.